Okay. This is officially like the last video I'm posting for 2022, even though I haven't done a lot of videos in 2022. That quote, life is what happens when you're too busy planning, has stuck in my head for so many different reasons. It's mainly because I used to be that type of person who used to plan out every single thing, like, oh my god, give me hands, every single thing in my life up to the dot. Like literally, I started university in April and I realized that you cannot plan everything in your life like to the dot. You cannot do that because life happens when you're too busy planning. Like, oh my god, somebody who said that. Okay, I don't know who said that, but somebody said that. Because life does happen when you're too busy planning. So that is why you should not spend so much time planning. You should try to incorporate things into your life that may help you in a way to deal with life when it throws you like curveballs and lemons and all that. You should make lemonade. And I'm going to teach you how to make the lemonade. Resolutions do not work. Here's why. Because resolutions are kind of toxic in a way, if you ask me. I don't know, you can have your own opinion on these things, but resolutions in a way are slightly toxic because you are holding yourself to certain expectations that you on 31st set for yourself, but you on May or March in 2023 might not feel the exact same way about said resolutions. Because like I said, 2022 was a freaking roller coaster for me. I have certain goals in my mind, not resolutions, because I made a video about how I hate resolutions. I will kind of link it over here. Not exactly resolutions, right? I had goals, like I wanted to work out, blah blah. I wanted to have good sleep. I want to have like self-care and all that. But none of that happened. None of that happened. Instead, so many other things happened. So that is why holding yourself accountable to like a set of list of goals you write down in the beginning of the year is actually, I don't know, in a way toxic. Don't you think? Because you are setting yourself up to so many high standards that you cannot stick to, mainly because resolutions are in a way not healthy. You write a list saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, blah blah blah. And then when December 31st comes and you go back, take out your notebook and look at what resolutions you wrote, you're going to be disappointed in yourself to see that you haven't done any of these things. Maybe it was because you were doing so many other things, but just because you wrote this down in your book, you're gonna feel like, oh my god, I didn't do anything, like my year sucked, even though you have done so many important and inspiring things that weren't written in your resolutions, but some other things that else, kind of like life happened, that life kind of threw at you in your face. Because again, I cannot emphasize on this so much, life is what happens when you're freaking busy planning. So when you were writing those resolutions, you did not think of anything that could happen to you in the year that you didn't think of. Because if you thought of like working out, eating, those are the most general things you can think of in the beginning of a year, but you can't exactly plan out what's gonna happen. You could meet somebody, you could break up with somebody, you could meet new friends, your friends could leave you, you could migrate, you could leave the country, you could go on so many different adventures that you could not think of on January 1st. But does that define you when you wrote down resolutions and you couldn't complete those by the end of the year? It does not define you. Resolutions do not define you. That's why instead of resolutions, you should set intentions. I said this last year as well. Intentions. Oh my god, intentions are literally the best thing ever. My intention for this year was to be more risky, take risks, say yes to opportunities, and that has changed my life. Literally changed my life. Because I wanted to go to university like next year, like in 2023. But I got the opportunity to go to university in April of 2022, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Fast forward 7 months of my life, I became a top student, and I obviously put in so much hard work. I learned so much about myself that I could not have learned doing nothing during the past 12 months. That is why you should say yes to things. That was my intention. Because if I would have written down, say, go to university in my resolution, I don't know if that would have happened. But instead, I set an intention for the year, and that was to pick up more opportunities, say yes to things and all. And that is why here I am telling this to you. Set intentions for the year. Oh my god, you will not regret it. Intentions are the best. The best. I don't know why people have not figured this out yet. I don't know why people still keep making resolutions when they're fucking toxic. Like I don't know why they still do it. Intention, yearly intention. So I'm gonna share my intention with you. If you want to, you can just share it down in the comments. And my intention for 2023 is to be more confident, because here's why. I cannot vlog in public to save a life. That is why in 2023 I want to be more confident in my own skin and be able to vlog in public. Because like, hello, yes, It's like this, okay? You can have so many reasons as to why you want to do something, but if you don't have confidence, you can't do it. I mean, it's true. I have the determination because YouTube is my dream job, but I can't, or have not. We're gonna change the way we talk because can't is like a really negative word. I have not been able to do vlogs in public. I haven't been able to take chances with like my YouTube work, mainly because I'm scared that it's not gonna work out. That is why you need confidence. Confidence is like a thing where you just go be yourself. You don't care what other people think. And sort of like a fake it till you make it situation where even if you don't have confidence, you have to just do it. Be like Nike, freaking just do it. This doesn't have to just be my yearly intention. If you want to steal my intention for the year, go ahead, do that. Because I feel like we all need a bit of confidence in our life. So 2023 is going to be your year where you're going to be confident to do whatever the hell you want to do. You setting an intention is actually a bit more productive and more doable and achievable than you setting resolutions for your life. So instead, kick away resolutions and choose intentions, because that is just a word. Confident. I will be confident. That is my yearly intention. So that doesn't have any like attachment to it. It's just a sentence. You get to choose what you want to do with it and what parts of life you want to attach your confidence into in a way that will shape and shift throughout the year. And that's okay, because if I write saying I want to be confident just in YouTube, it might not work out perfectly. But if I just say I want to be confident, then that gives you more broad area to work with. And then slowly down the line you can incorporate confidence into your life and journal about it, or like have it in your monthly goals. Monthly goals are fine because that a month is something you can kind of control. Weekly goals are the perfect goals actually if you talk about it, but monthly and weekly goals are fine. So you can later during each month, like in January, February, March, choose how you want to incorporate your intention of the year into your goals that you set monthly. So that way it works out for everybody. Okay, apart from your intention of the year, I think something that you should really do is reflect on your year, okay? Write down the things that wrong, write down the things that went right, write down the things that you wanted to do but you could have done differently. Write down everything that happened in 2022, not like an entire book. Things that went right, things that went wrong, things that could have gone right if I did this. Things I could have done instead of doing that. So many things to reflect on a year, because whatever you did right, you could use it in the next year to do it more right, if that's even good. Things that went wrong in your year, you could, not do it and instead choose alternatives and do it differently in 2023. So that it kind of works out perfectly, because if you had a bad routine during your university time, you could then reflect on how you can incorporate good routine methods into making this new routine a good one. If you had bad habits that you did, like leaving your shoes all over the place, you could see how you could incorporate good habits into not keeping your shoes everywhere and instead keeping it in the rightful place. I should actually incorporate that into my life because I don't do that. Reflect on your year, because reflecting is literally so good. I don't know why I say literally, even though I saw this TikTok where like people on the internet continue to say literally a lot. It's just a nice word, okay? When you're doing the whole reflecting on the year thing, you could also write down things that you want to improve for 2023, and also try to not degrade yourself when you're doing this. Degradation, you know what that means, right? You're putting yourself down. Don't put yourself down when you're doing these reflections for the year. Instead, try to uplift yourself and be like, it's okay. You can journal about it a bit, but if you don't have time, you can just list down bullet points and all that and just keep it as a list. And every year, if you continue to do this, you can actually see how long and how much you progress throughout like 5 years of your time, 10 years of your time. You don't have to commit to that long because no one does that and nobody does that. So at least focus on a yearly basis on reflecting on your goals. And if you really want to take it to a next level, you could do monthly reflections as well, but we'll talk about that in another video. And finally, vision boards. Hello? Yes, vision boards. Oh my god, vision board. You're gonna make a vision board and you're gonna make that your wallpaper, your phone wallpaper, your iPad wallpaper, whatever the hell you have, your desktop wallpaper, I don't care. You're gonna print it, stick it on a board, stick it on a wall, stick it in your bathroom. Make a vision board with all your goals and all that, because this is something that's not a reflection of like what you want as a resolution. It's not a resolution, okay? Goal setting is not resolutions. That's what you should remember when you're setting goals. Resolutions are something like, I will work out 5 times a week, 365 days a month. That's unrealistic because it's not even 365 days a month. It's not resolutions, it's more so of like a vision for your future. You know what I mean? Everybody knows what a vision board is, right? If you don't know how to make a vision board, you could check the art because I made one of those. Just Google it. There's so many people making vision boards on the internet. Somehow, making a vision board with all the pictures and all that you want to kind of envision and manifest for your new year. Manifest, that's a good word. That what you want to manifest in the new year. It's like things you want to attract, money, relationships. If you want a good friend group, because you want to attract new friend group that you feel like your friends suck and you want new friends, you could add that to your vision board. You could add a picture of people and like a friend group. You could go to Instagram, Pinterest, make a vision board and make it in a way that soothes you, and whenever you look at it you feel like you're achieving everything in your life. You know, buy and set up a planner. This is something I literally worship. Oh my god, I'm so excited to show you my planner for 2023. This is my planner. Seriously, it's so gorgeous. Like, look at this. It's purple and it's like orange and all that. It says embrace change. It's a wellness journal, so that it has kind of like wellness and also daily routines incorporated. So this is like lists and all of that, and also the wellness part of it saying water, daily habits. It's my color palette as well, so perfect. Playlist. Oh my fucking god, playlist. If you don't listen to music while working, like, who are you? I cannot work without music. I have so many different moods and so many different things happening. Like, I have university work, stressful assignments going on, so I need jam. I'm not listening to any music right now because when I'm recording, the music doesn't play, but I love listening to music when I work. I have so many different playlists. You can go on Spotify and create your own playlist, or you can download and save somebody else's playlist that they have created for different moods, like study playlists. There's this really amazing playlist called Studying in the Hogwarts Library. It's this one, really amazing. Oh my god, listen to it. It's like you're Hermione Granger and you're studying in the Hogwarts Library. It's giving amazing vibes. Everybody knows Spotify, okay? I'm sorry if you don't know it. Pinterest. You know, I live in Pinterest. I live and breathe and die in Pinterest. What I do is on 31st, I love to just listen to music again and scroll through Pinterest and make new boards for the new year, like some of the new stuff that I would like to incorporate for 2023. Or I go and restock my other boards. Like, if, for example, if it's like outfits and dream wardrobe, I would go to Pinterest, search up more outfit inspiration, and then just fill those in. You know, because it's like a bit of spice for the new year. And I also make content planning calendars because in 2022, because I hadn't planned for like the year in like advanced content and like social media, I actually couldn't bring myself to vlog or edit few videos that I had planned. This year I'm gonna be a better YouTuber. I'll be a better YouTuber and I'm gonna post on a really nice schedule because I have so many great video ideas. I was just scared, okay? I told you confidence is my word for the year. So I'm gonna be more confident, I'm gonna take risks, and I'm gonna film a lot of videos for you guys. So you're gonna be suffocated with new videos every day, every week. And if you like to just maintain a nice aesthetic Instagram, on Pinterest, because Pinterest has a lot of nice pose ideas you might want to do with your friends or your boyfriend or somebody. You could go on Pinterest, search and save. Can search ideas on Pinterest and like save it on your board. Write down ideas of like where you want to take pictures. If you have really nice places near your city or your town where you live that you want to go and take pictures with your friends with, write them down in your planner so that you can plan it out and have a nice day with taking pictures and having picnics and all that. Oh my god, so life. We're gonna do it. 2023 is gonna be our aesthetically pleasing year. Okay, we're gonna romanticize 2023 to the best. This is something that I did recently. Okay, you don't have to do it, but I feel like it would be really fun to do this. Kindergarten or like in middle school, remember you used to write letters where you would write it, seal it in an envelope, and then read it the next year. I love doing those. I wrote a letter in like March this year to myself to read whenever I feel unmotivated, distracted, whenever I feel like giving up on university and all that. I wrote a letter saying, Savindi, this is what you should do when you're feeling freaking unmotivated. And it was a game changer. I actually wrote out a letter for my 2023 December self so that I can go back and read it in 2023 December to see how much life has changed from today to like in a year's time. Now write yourself a letter like dear future self and talk about how proud you are, how amazingly happy you are with what you're doing. When you feel like life is not going your way, it would be really helpful to read that letter and be reminded that no matter who is proud of you, you will always be proud of you. That letter has really helped me, and it's saved in my phone, my iPad and my laptop because I don't know whenever I will need this. It will be 4 in the morning or like 2 p.m. when I need this letter, but it's there at all times in my Word document saved. I go back and read it. it, and it's amazing to know that you, at least you, believe in yourself. Even if you do one of these things, it will make you feel better for 2023, and it doesn't have to be 31st. Okay, you can just do this on January, you could do this in February. There's no time that you should start doing any of these things. You don't have to plan for a year exactly on 31st night. You don't have to plan anything at like a specific given time that the world planned, because resolutions are crap. I told you this, resolutions are crap. The new year is a bit overhyped, considering that nobody magically feels better on 31st, and no one's magically gonna be like a whole new person on the 1st of January every year. Okay, it's not gonna happen. But if you want to make it happen, this is what you can do. But if you don't want to, that's fine, because you don't have to do everything that society tells you to do. And if you want your new year to be in the middle of like August, so be it, do it. Yeah, as long as you're happy, that's what matters. You don't have to make other people happy, you just have to make yourself happy. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and you can also check out my Instagram because I've been posting a lot there. I'll see you next year. Bye.